Alright, so I'm definitely here, but I'm eating, so give me like a few more minutes. Alright, boys, here we go. We're playing video games. I've been playing too much. Hello, game capture. Someone fucking call the police. Where'd my game capture go? Hello? Hey, we're alive. So, I guess we are getting back into this again. Taking a break from the Overwatch grind to, go fucking blow up a pirate ship or something. So, what did I just walk out on? So we got an Elysian Whip, stealable. Pure Waters, stealable. Guiding Ring, stealable. None of these are marked droppable. Shaman drops a Flux, you're useful. Longswords, Vulneraries, alright. So we bring Matthew, that's a given. He's not in the greatest of places right now, but he can definitely do some work. He's the Summit 1G, nice intro. Dude, I would feel fucking strange actually having a real intro. I don't like doing scripted shit. It would be nice if my game capture would stay on, though. They made a change in OBS 0.14.2 where game captures will deactivate if they're not active on the current scene, which is fucking silly and horse shit. I predict you dying a lot to greet this chapter, but it's worth because we get early promotions. So let's see. What's going on here? I think we may have to bench Urk. It's the unfortunate conclusion I've come to after realizing that literally every unit in the entire army has higher fucking magic than him, and he's at level 12. So Urk is in a bad place. We're not having a good time. He may have to eat the bench. Let's think about this. Well, it's primarily mages here. Mages and fucking Pegasus horse shit. So let's see. I feel like Lucius is a given at this point. Hi, I'm Tyrone Sama and I die in video juegos so you don't have to. I kinda like the sound of that. I predict a lot of death to Luna. Yo, there's a Luna tome here? Hello? Which one of you fuckheads? Oh, hey! Alright, so you just deal 15 flat damage per turn. Wait, 12... Con 7. Alright, so you won't be doubling anyone with this thing. But 15 flat damage is still kind of a force to be reckoned with. Fortunately, my primary units have shit for res and are kind of already dealing with that sort of thing, so... Plus we got Lucius on deck. Getting Matthew to steal from him is going to be interesting, though. So technically, I believe this is a defense chapter, but how we're actually going to be playing it is probably... Alright, so droppable Lance Reaver. Droppable Longsword over here. Longsword's shit is what? Alright, Taurus effective, 11 weight, 6 might, 85 hit. Fairly mediocre. Got a guiding ring on this guy. Droppable Flux. The Pure Water mages are here, not that I love how it sets you up like, oh no, you can use the Pure Water, it's fine, it's not like our boss has a fucking tome that ignores resistance or anything. And the Elysian Whip's right here, so as long as I bait something far enough that it'll swing, I can do a little bit of a shuffle and make sure Matthew steals first turn, then take it out with an Oswin Javelin or something? Shouldn't you wait until they level cap before you promote them? I mean, I will, but they're capping early. I use a very small core. So anything down here? Steel weapons, steel bows, problem. Another Pure Water hanging out. Alright, so a rarity for Fire Emblem and perhaps a small mercy, no axes, which means Florina might actually get her chance to shine. Or maybe not, I don't know. So I think... How is Elowood doing? Man, your numbers are still kind of shit, aren't they? I don't feel like this chapter is the one I should be working to train him on anyway, so... We'll sub Guy in, since, you know, he's our guy. Fuck, alright, so I have to... Inventory management now. So this will be easier if I actually just trade everything that everyone's carrying in. And then deal with the rest later. I've never understood the purpose of the convoy actually having a stock limit, since it seems pretty much impossible to hit it. Not to mention, I'm not really sure it would destroy the game if you did. Wins Dorcas. Alright, huh. We're running a little light on slots here, aren't we? Well, if Florina doesn't work out, I'll sub Dorcas in. I suppose that's what I can do. Urk gonna be fucking useless here anyway. Should I bring Canis? God, I don't know who I want to fucking train right now. I think this is fine. We'll work with this for now. So, iron, steel, silver, hammer. Take a hand axe and a wolf bale. We're running a little bit low on hand axe, but hopefully we shouldn't need to use it. Iron, silver. Does the Horse Slayer work on Pegasi? I can never remember. And a javelin. Bring 2 javelins, because we're cool. Iron swim, javelin. I don't know why we're giving it the heavy spear. Just call it planning. Heal men, sleep, unlock. I guess we may as well start him with the Lance Reaver since, might give him good initial turns against the Pegasi, who knows? Florina's gonna get checked by the fucking steel bow guys pretty hard. I feel like I should probably be ready for that. We got so many sorties right now. Lightning. Alright, everyone equipped. Now I have to figure out where to put a fucking vulnerary in all these. And we've got plenty of them, so... the fucking joys of inventory management. I'm wary of that one. It's bad luck. What's your opinions on peanut butter and fluff? The fuck is fluff? Alright, so let's save. Nice. Oh good, we have the cart to keep track of too. I probably should have done formation. Cute. We've got merchants aboard. Armory and vendor, huh? You won't be able to stock up once we reach the Dread Isle because that's real. Buy as much as you can carry while you've got the chance. Oh boy, so what's at these two? Well, let's see. Let's put you in one of these. Send our guys to push up. Yeah. Even at a fucking triangle disadvantage, that's pretty one-sided. The mages might hurt a little bit, though. Neither of them is gonna die from 2 rounds, though, so I think we'll be alright. You can check in formation window if you're willing to reset early. Can you? Huh. Never knew that, actually. I'll actually have guys step forward, I think. Yeah, this actually looks mostly fine. Let's give him some turns. Or... fucking 1 damage. Defense, it's pretty good. Alright, so Vulnerary, Dark Key, Healment, Fire, Lightning, Thunder, Lightning, Flux. Alright. So we've got some options available to us. And then as for the Armory... looks like a pretty standard selection. Might want to stock up on hand axes before we go. I don't want to move him up like that, though, I think. Let's see. Alright, these archers aren't hitting the shops yet. So... can always use more javelins. Grab a hand axe. Grab a steel axe. And that should be enough for now. Nothing here just yet. But we'll move them up anyway. So these guys... I wonder if I want these guys both swinging at Matthew. We're looking at 16 attack versus 6 defense. Alright, so he doesn't die at least. So yeah, I can afford to bait them to both going on Matthew for now. Yeah, this game's soundtrack really starts to pick up towards, like, the second act of things. Alright, so Oswin can pretty much hold the entire right ship on his own, which I think may be what I end up assigning him to. Ooh, 16 damage. Hey, what a baller. Alright, so Lucia's getting some much-needed love. Clank. Oswin really did not need the experience on these guys, but hey, the closer it gets him to an early promotion, the less I'll complain. 21 to hit on both these guys. Aw, you weren't supposed to crit that one! Matthew, you can't just go and do that. Wait, was it this one that's carrying the guiding ring? I think it was the lower one. I'm hoping it was the lower one. Oh, why do you double? Well, gee. That just takes all the fun out of it, doesn't it? Holy hell, I didn't think you'd double on Pegasi with a higher weight weapon. Well, let's see how the rest of this turn plays out before I reset. Since I really do want that guiding ring. The guiding ring is a promotion item, so... I'm gonna want to get my hands on as many of those as I can as early as I can, and... even if I don't end up using them, they sell for a pretty penny. Alright, so this formation puts me in a whole lot of shit immediately. Like, there are some dudes, let me tell ya. Alright, so the mages... 48 to hit there, huh. Well, this is one hell of a turn 2 situation. I feel like this is probably survivable, but may want to, on the reset at least, pull people back through the gates again, thin the ranks a little bit. Didn't he already max speed? Right! Oh, geez, I almost forgot about that. Still, though, he's eating a fucking weapon weight penalty that's gotta be at least like 2 or 3, and then, depending on the level of this Pegasi, it's perfectly reasonable that he'd double, and then some. Hell. Alright, so... we'll do a little bit of formation magic. These guys with 15 and 15 versus 7 defense. Florina will be fine, and most likely will take out some pretty big chunks on both of them, so... yeah. This is fine. I don't fucking know how Matthew already maxed speed, but I'll accept it for now. Yeah, I know. They informed me at the start of the chapter, dude. No worries. So I grabbed javelin, steel axe, hand axe. It's gonna get really old buying those at the start of every turn. I wonder if I could just put a javelin on him and have him thin the ranks of the mages as well. Well, not the worst idea I've ever had. Probably should have traded the javelin onto him, though. Okay, so either of those outcomes are okay. I restarted because Matthew killed the Pegasus carrying a guiding ring. Valuable fucking item, so I want to steal that if I can, since it's got a sell value of anywhere from like 3,000 to 5,000 if I remember correctly, and also will allow me to promote Florina if I don't already have another one by the time she's level 20, so... Actually, Lucius gets to bonus swing for free here. Convenient. Yeah, I had to restart because my units are too good. First world problems, am I right? I wonder if I park Lynn here if she'll do alright. Huh? In Iron, she's got 45 Avoid versus 97, 86, 86, 82. She has how much Avoid? 45? Holy balls, Lynn. Yeah, that cuts their shit down to like 40 hit. And with 12 attack versus 4 res, she'll be fine. Although I may have to pull her back after the next turn. So where is... Alright. So we'll move him into the most natural location. Pre-equip the Lance Reaver. Then make sure Florina's in. Yeah, she does take a speed penalty from Iron, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll put her in the Slim just to make sure she doesn't take too much damage, unless... Yeah, we're looking at 10 speed on these guys, cut to 8 from Iron, so... 11 speed, cut by that much. Yeah, she won't get doubled on or anything. She's not exactly getting extra hits, so... Alright. So we're good so far. Hey, Striker, what's up? Welcome back. Anyone get hit? Well, I've restarted already once, and it's because somebody killed somebody else too quickly. Matthew is doing a little bit too much work. Ooh, 13 damage. Maybe you should run the damage numbers. And that opens up the encounter slot. Lynn might just die. Like, I'm okay with testing this, but, Alright, so 11 damage means she can finish one next turn, and then won't die to the next most likely. Yeah, 9. Hey! Was that the right one? If you just crit the one with the guiding ring, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Fucking Legion Whip, duh. The guiding ring is on the, boss. Ugh. Alright, so 31 to hit here. Every time. She's probably gonna take. Alright, so no more mages, fortunately. I don't think the archers can reach from their current position. Soften them up a little bit, or just outright kill, Jesus. I'll take it. And then this archer makes their valiant attempt to hit Hector, but they can't even fucking do anything. Alright, so... let's look at what's going on here. So first observation is that I've made a minor tactical error, and that Florina, since she has to move to allow Matthew to steal, can't kill anything this turn. So I'll move her to a fairly safe space. Yeah, because you've got... alright. Oh, your inventory is full. Huh. Well, this is a problem. Can I merch and then trade afterwards as a separate action? Hey, I can. Alright, so let's get that extra iron sword out of your inventory for now. Oh my god, it was the wrong fucking Pegasus. Florina! You can't do this to me! This is the second time! Jesus Christ. I can't believe this garbage. Alright. So at the very least, we know to, leave an open slot for now. I think I'll still probably end up putting Lynn there, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, there's a shop, I know. I know there's a shop, I've been there twice. And I get to buy this shit at the start of the run every time. So we're gonna set things up exactly like before. Literally too good for your own strategy. I mean, hey, I'm glad my units are performing, I guess. What the fuck is this all about? Hello? You made a noise. I got pinged on Discord. Somebody liked my tweet on Twitter. Cinemassacre is live streaming a thing. I gotta... What the f... Turn off! Fucking... There. Inane horseshit. You should burn that RN that made Florina and Matthew crit. Maybe. Actually, probably a good idea. I wonder if I could, like, shift it onto a value where I'd crit with another unit instead? Can I force a repath with Sarah here? Alright, so we've burned a couple RNs at this point. Enough to have a meaningfully different outcome. So now we wait. An outright dodge from the guy in armor. Alright. That's fine. We are playing this baby. Hey. So we found the RN, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. That's pretty fucking good. Alright, so Florina taking some flack as usual. Didn't crit this time, which leaves us with some options. Flux sucks. The animation is actually pretty good looking. It's just way too fucking long. You could say it's too long by a long shot. Please kill me. Wow, really? You didn't even need to do that. You doubled with a 100% chance to hit. That was just unnecessary. I guess we're blessed by the crit gods today. No fucking damage. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so you got a vulnerary and you've got the whip. So Florina can Safely circle around and finish this off. I always forget how underleveled she is. Good XP. And then, can Lucius move up regardless? Yes, he can. So, we're gonna go ahead and nab that Elysian Whip. We get an XP for it, because FE7's cool. And then... Lyn is weak right now, so maybe I should pull her back and have her finish this. Yeah, with Steel at a 87, I'll make the roll. Lucius is also weak, but the difference is that we can heal him, and that he beats the mages, so you don't have to worry about him taking too much fire. Really only the bow. Full heal because Sarah's actually been getting magic. What a miracle. Alright, so 12 times 2. So that'll kill, but he might take a hit. I think we actually stone cold leave Hector planted here. Like, the archer's not a threat for the moment. Although... I mean, it will hit someone, presumably. That's to be expected, but... So if I move up, I don't really have anyone else to block the choke point with, unless... I can have Guy do it. We'll only have... Yeah, I think movement's restricted on these tiles, so... So I kind of want to finish this before the damage from magic starts stacking up. On the other hand, he's only taking 2 mages maximum next turn, so fuck it! No worries. Where's my boy Urk? Your boy Urk is currently warming the bench because he has 6 magic at level 12. I don't know if I can save him, but I definitely don't want to try right now. Show me something good. Eh. Levels with speed cannot be bad levels. Unless they are only speed, but even then they are only slightly mediocre. Oh good, this is the Steel Lance Peg Knight Suicide Squad. So let me explain how the Steel Lance Suicide Squad works. So you'll notice that Pegasus Knights have 5 con, and that the Steel Lance is a weight 13 weapon. This means that they take a fucking weight penalty of 8 speed, bringing their speed, in this case, to 1. 1 speed is pretty cool, because it means that absolutely everything in the game will double them, which means that instead of taking a single Pegasus Knight per turn, they will take the entire squad, as they all prioritize the same target due to being the same unit, essentially. It's an interesting way of fucking us over, to say the least. So let's see what happens. We'll see who the fuck survives. Do I actually need to keep this blocked? Lyn's kind of bleeding, but apart from that... 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, if I move up here, it's... If I move up, no one's in danger of crossing the left bridge at the very least, so I can finish this guy without risk. I would say same for here, but then Lucius has to take a physical shot as well as presumably an archer. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So he can't take an archer, so I actually may be able to move Oswin up and take a pot shot at the Peg Knights. I feel like I could do something more useful. Well, I can definitely take out one of the Peg Knights. Shoutouts to Steel Lances. Dorcas would be pretty great. I'll probably bench Lyn for Dorcas if I have trouble here, but I'd like to continue raising Lyn. Let's look at our other options. We can 18 here. This seems pretty much preordained, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk up and do it. That doesn't leave him in the range of too many mages, does it? Not immediately. Use the damn enemy range view. For what? I wasn't even looking at enemy ranges there, and it wouldn't have applied until after I made the move anyway. Oh no. Okay, so even if he doubles, he doesn't kill here, so Lucius will be fine. I haven't thought about what would happen if he killed. That archer's out of range by a long shot. You've got a Lance Reaver! I'm hitting on 34s, I don't care about you at all. You got a Lance Reaver and you're dealing 1 damage. Right, that's movable. Sigh. Alright, so Oswin stays exactly where he is. You were counting spaces, though. Yeah, for a single enemy, because it's important for me to know whether a single enemy can get to a given space. I don't know. Seems reasonable to me. It fucks me up that these are occupiable. Alright, so we'll disable animations for the rollout since we know exactly what's going on here. Did your tent just get stronger? Oh yeah. You better believe it. I think that's what I'll do from now on. I'll disable animations on portions that I've already been through. Gonna burn the RNs. That was the next plan. I don't know how many I burned last time to guarantee Lyn a crit, but that seems like a good ballpark at least. You do not need to go to the vendor. It is okay. Alright, so apparently, whichever RN it wasn't that one. This game plays so much faster without the animations. I'm tempted, but there's no drama in animationless Fire Emblem. Just the instant realization that you fucked it up. Alright, so we've got 2 bleeding right now. I think I'll follow my original plan and try to pull back through the choke points. So we'll loop around here. I did kill the right one, right? Yep, they haven't changed. Have him finish this. Alright, and we are now back in the realm of real Fire Emblem. I like that level a little more. So let's see here. Lyn and Guy are both hurt. Lucius is bleeding. I'll accept that. We'll get more hand axes soon anyway. So we'll have both these guys move up. Actually, we'll give Lucius some fucking triage first. Is Lyn still being the one true target? Well, we'll see. It seemed to be Lucius last run, but you never know, anything can happen. So Oswin's low speed means he's mostly going to soften these guys up and not actually kill them, which is perfect for our purposes because Oswin really does not need any more fucking XP. Like, he will be fine without it. Unfortunately, Hector in the hand axe means that he's unlikely to hit anything speedy. Hey, bud. Sure, I'm glad I healed you. Peg Knight's showing off some formidable res. Oswin is level 15 at the moment, I believe. He is looking a little large. I'll say that much. Does he double here? Yup. The Steel Lance Suicide Squad. Alright, so now we've got one hell of a pair of choke points. And that's where we carry the javelin. This is also apparently why we carry the javelin. So pretty much everything in this initial wave is going to be weak after this. You're acting first, that Nosferatu is not really going to do much for you. Wow. Heavy, huh? Alright, so we got some reinforcements. Let's examine. Iron Sword Merc. And more Flux Sucks mages that a Nosferatu I saw pop up. Whichever of them it was, I now know what's over there. So let's examine the situation. Basically, everything that came within range of Hector and Oswin is either hurting or about to be. The obvious finish is here, but it potentially leaves him open to attack in next round. It does give Matthew the opportunity to kill this Pegasus, though. And we can heal him up, so... I'm just imagining mages lugging around, like, entire box set encyclopedias. Like, no, this is Nosferatu. You thought it was just one book? It's fucking 86. It's 86, dude. Why did you think it was so heavy? So I don't even need the Reaver for this. Just kind of swing. Matthew is going to be an Oswin tier unit by the end of this, if all goes well. Which I'm sure we can totally count on. That's a bad idea. Not as bad as I thought, actually. No, wait, definitely worse. Way worse than I thought it would be. Alright, so you're vulnerable even at the edge of your movement range, unfortunately. Both of those Pegasi are gonna cause problems. Whoops! So it looks like we have to move you out of range of everything for the time being. That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I'm trying to force this unit too hard. Actually, if I can... Before I moved here, I probably should have seen what I could do about killing the Pegasi. Since the Steel Lance Suicide Squad is basically your highest priority in any given Fire Emblem situation. Like, there's nothing more important than killing these fucks. Even better is when they show up as enemy phase reinforcements. So we can move these two into position and try to push up after next turn. But for now... I actually doubt that Lucius will take a hit here. I think the archers will attempt to prioritize. Well, shows how much I know. Nice dodge, let's go. Dealing with the steel bow with a plum. More clanks here. More needless use of fucking javelins. Teach me how to rocket jump with Farah? Aim directly at the ground, dude. Concussive Blast is actually really fucking weird. If I send this Javelin, then it means I equip Iron Lance here, so nice. We got weapon use optimizations. At 18 here, Nosferatu did 15, I believe, but the mage is dead, so no worries. Should have a win, XD. Jeez. Oswin has become the new Marcus. Except he actually remains a good unit. So I got this pointless fucking hand axe out. Alright, more mages. Yeah, he would have died if that earlier arrow hit him. Or maybe he wouldn't have. Jesus. Dodging on 53s. Lucius, my boy. You're growing into a fine unit. I'm appreciating this. I've never had the chance to use Lucius. So... Iron, steel, probably. Iron Slim, huh. And then, one over here. Alright, so we're on turn 4 of 11. We gotta start pushing out here if we want to have any chance of taking the guiding ring over here. Although that Luna's pretty stiff, and from the looks of things, these guys won't advance. So I can skip it if I need to, like, if it becomes obvious that I can clear the chapter easily without it, but... because this is kind of a tough gauntlet here. We have a handful of Nosferatu shamans. Then we have the man himself with Luna, and with 31 HP and 8 def, 17 res, we'll be hard-pressed to one-round him. They checked out any other FE hacks. I'm familiar on like a cursory level with whichever one fucking hack of FE7 it is that centered around the female units. It's Geb FE I'm familiar with. I have some passing familiarity with Dream of 5. I followed Ceph 1212 a while back. Pretty cool guy. Makes Fire Emblem mods and doesn't afraid of anything. Alright, so Lyn is bleeding for sure. This seems like an easy choice. Since he's still full HP, if we're pushing out here, that's just an obvious attack. Oswin can't fucking move, and neither can anything in his general vicinity until one of these dies. So... at 40 hit... you're taking hits from a lot of other stuff unless I move in to protect you afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... yeah, taking hits from both of those. At the very least. Unless... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... unless Guy kills here and then I move Oswin up to block the, Myrmidon. Well, move Oswin up to block the Myrmidon may not be the best plan since he's got an Armor Slayer, but let's see how this comes together. So, Hector is still doing just fine. This wouldn't put him in the range of any of the units on the left side ship. Exact damage, you always fucking initiate every time. Florina, maybe? Florina's not doing much of anything just yet. I do have to heal her first. That should actually probably be my first priority. Lyn and Guy are both hurt, but Florina's about to be very useful, so... let's show her some love. You're gonna be a Falco Knight! I stole a fucking promotion item for you. You better make good use of it. Yeah, Florina... ooh, 5 res, jeez. Ugh. I expected a little something more. Like, it's not bad by any means, but with her low base HP, it could be awkward. So I guess I should probably kill the Lance Reaver if I'm gonna leave Oswin camped out here for much longer. And then bring Matthew up to kill this, and then bring... 1, 2... yeah, I bring Guy up to block the Myrmidon, and I think that's all the immediate threats until the Pegasi start coming in next turn. Those Pegasi are gonna shake things up really badly, but those reinforcements keep coming throughout the chapter, I believe, so I can't be too scared of them if I want to push up. Can he one-shot with steel? He can, but at a 60, always trust. Hey. So now he's not even weak, we don't really have to worry. No strength. It's okay, he'll get it eventually. I want to believe. Yeah, better to have Guy do this, I think. Kills on an 85. Then we'll see how bad the Armor Slayer is. Eh, not too bad. 4 might, and also I exact one-shot him. Oswin, you can't just do this to people. You're too powerful. What is the fuck? And Lynn. Alright, so we could safely move Lynn up, but she does need healing next turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So. Yeah, we can move her up basically an arbitrary distance. Oswin's fucking broken, dude. Oswin, Hector, and Matthew are the 3 gods of this game, and then, like, Pent is somewhere under that. Holy shit, I was wrong. He wasn't 15, he's 17. 18 now. Hey guys, Oswin is legal. And everyone is getting the dick. Alright, so, I don't know if I just passed an AI trigger or something, but these guys are moving up for sure. Alright, so everyone is vulnerable. That's excellent. That's good to know. So, first priority is stabilizing the wounded. I didn't fucking, do any of these grant avoid stairs? The mast, Alright, so let's see what kind of attack we're dealing with here. The irons, 13 and 15. The slim has 10. And the steel has a whopping 17. So let's deal with who the steel threatens first. Only Hector. That's actually extremely good because it means that he'll basically shred her for free, having 17 defense. Next up is the first iron at 13, threatening only Lynn. Lynn isn't taking any other attacks this turn, although... Hold on, check this. 12, that's fine. So Lynn isn't taking any other attacks this turn, provided that I can keep the other iron will go on her, so as long as I heal her, it's not a problem. So... Vulnerary, most likely? With 10 to avoid versus 131 to hit, even with triangle penalties, this is fairly assured. So I think I will go ahead and vulnerary that, and then probably bring Sarah up to heal Guy, because he'll take the 3rd one. And then 4th has no target yet, which means it'll move up in a random position and probably try to go for Oswin or something. What is this, hard mode? You're calculating really hard. I didn't used to do manual damage calcs, but like, in super straightforward situations like this, where you have like 4 high move units each going to be attacking 1 target, and none of them are going to be doubling up, it pays to do the calcs. So Lynn will survive no matter what the fuck happens. I don't want to say shit like that and tempt fate, but it seems pretty clear. And yeah, this is hard mode. It is Hector hard mode, which can be accurately described as harder than hard mode. Unfortunately, I can't move him forward to deal with that right away. This Pegasus. Huh, well that one will swing on him right away, so... Oswin at 18 will be mostly self-sufficient for a while. Yeah, no mages threaten him just yet, and with an Armor Slayer dealing at like a maximum of 4 to 5, really. Irons, yeah. So Oswin's fine there. Guy will take this one. so which of these are we dealing with any more promotion items here, or is it just the guiding ring? I believe it is just the guiding ring, and then the pure waters from a handful of these Nosferatu shamans. It's 1, 2... Thought there might have been 3, guess not. Two pure waters, which will probably come in handy later. They'll probably come in handy later, so we'll try to steal them if we can. For now, iron is acceptable. Yeah. This looks like an okay turn. Let's just make sure to move Sarah up as far as it's safe. And we'll get Florina back into the fight as soon as possible, so we'll move her down here to deal with the mages later. Oswin is really stupid. Like, hold that Armor Slayer. No fucking damage whatsoever. So Hector overkills this thing guaranteed while taking 0 damage and also probably dodging it. Those are the kind of probabilities we're dealing with that. I didn't want to use Steel there to induce a chance to fail. So Lyn will double here, but not kill. Given that it was iron, I probably could have gotten away with using a Steel weapon there. Oh well, what's done is done. Hey! Guy doing work. And the Pegasi, at least one of them baited into Oswin. He won't double because it's only iron. If it was steel, he might have. But left at 1 HP, that one's easy pickings for basically anyone that we want. So here comes the fucking Flux Sucks Patrol. Fortunately a dodge, which means I can delay my healing by a turn at least. Oh boy, you guys are really insistent, huh? Alright, Slim with 11, Iron with 14, Iron with 14, and Steel with 18. Alright, they're amping things up a little bit, slowly but surely. Oswin is hurting a little bit, but I don't know if I can safely heal him with Sarah, so I may need to Vulnerary, so we won't attack with him just yet. Steel is pretty good in this game, but only starting to, mostly when your units start promoting, and so the con bonuses they gain help to offset the speed penalties. Alright, so Matthew can steal a pure water in this situation, or maybe he can't. No, you're the wrong shaman. Who's on first? This guy's at 3 HP. So basically anything anyone does will kill that Pegasus. With Steel here, since it's Flux, will likely kill, will also likely eat a fucking death next turn. Lyn weak again, that's disappointing. This seems like an obvious swing, though. So with 9 health remaining on that. Lucius can kill either of these and survive the follow-up. These things won't be a factor until the next turn, so we can ignore them for the moment. Alright. So let's get Florina into this if we can. Alright, so that's a free shot, and she'll be taking... Provided we deal with the Peg Knights appropriately, that means she'll be taking anywhere from 1 to 0 shots next turn. So we'll go ahead and free things up here, because the Peg Knights on the flank are the main issue right now. The mages can be mitigated by just moving backwards. Only speed, ouch. She's only 7, so I'm not too worried about wrecking the unit just yet, but that's pretty rough. So I think we can have Guy finish this with relative impunity. And then Oswin should finish this pretty handily, while also blocking Florina's only available spot for an encounter. So hey, we have the knight in shining armor protecting the fragile girl on a winged horse. So Lyn can come up and get a heal here, and then probably have Matthew finish this because he could really use the experience. So we'll swing here first because it has a minor chance to fail. I'm not used to betting on failure on 89s, but I just like to do things in the safe order now. Hello! I keep on fucking tapping my spacebar on mistake. Get out of here. There. Sleep staff this early? It's out of a chest, dude. You gotta watch those chests. Question. I'm listening. In these survive chapters, can you kill everything? I believe reinforcements last until turn 11. But with that in mind, some of them do have end conditions. Like the survive chapter, you get put up in, like, I believe chapter 5 of Lynn's story. It says survive for 6 turns, but if you kill the enemy commander, it actually ends early. I don't know if the same is true for Mr. Zoldem here, who is holding the guiding ring that is basically the key to my optional success. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6 turns to get down there. So no need to rush too hard, but those reinforcements are gonna be a problem if they keep coming. When I was a kid, I used the mind trick. Yo, you have no idea how hard people have been fucking bugging me to use the mind glitch. I'm like, no! That's cheating! You guys are bad people. You can't be doing that, just cheating in video games. So... like, if you're playing a competitive game, by all means, cheat your fucking ass off, but... with a single-player experience, you're just hindering yourself. So, with Hector at 31 here... I don't really want him to take the 7. I'd like him to be able to push forward as long as possible without healing. So we'll have Lucius soften up and then have Hector take the final blow, just because that's the most pragmatic way of doing things. I wish Lucius could exact damage here. You guys are hearing me fucking stutter over Lucius every time I say the name. All survive chapters end when you kill boss? Huh. See, I didn't really have much of a chance to check. Let's just go ahead and get the hand axe out of here. I don't want to sit on a fucking one-use hand axe for the rest of my life. And then it'll break, and then it'll take priority, and iron will be equipped. So these guys are coming up next, so... these guys have 78 to hit versus Lynn's 35 avoid, 45 with iron. So with 35 to hit on each of these individual guys, I'm actually okay with her baiting something out. 5 res on Hector. He's only taking 1 hit anyway. And only with, 17 from Nosferatu. But that brings Pure Water guy up, so Matthew can steal, and then presumably someone else can take the finishing blow. So at the very least, you may as well move Lynn up, so that she has the opportunity to attack. So Oswin is gonna do his own thing over here, I guess. Apparently nothing is capable of dealing with him, but he dies pretty quick to mages, so this is a good spot for him anyway. The Pegasi move up. So do the mages. This Nosferatu could smart a little bit. Nice. And that's it. Alright, so the Pegasi again. This time things are a little fuzzy, because I don't exactly, Matthew, I think, is the only unit here that can take 2 attacks. No, Lucius and Hector both can also take 2. So we should probably push through and kill at least one of the Peg Knights, and that opens us up to the other one. Alright, so 18, 14, 14, and 10, I believe. 11. Ouch. Well... I figure we can just keep on doing this cute little combo. So exact damage on the flank yet again. Proving that Oswin was really just meant to be here. So let's see. 7 out of 11 turns here. 7, 8, 9, 11. 5 turns to get to this. Things might be a little messy. So this thing is basically guaranteed to hit either Florina or Oswin, which means no matter what, it won't kill them and they die next turn. And this guy, valid targets include Matthew, Lucius, and Guy. Guy is weak. I believe they can hit Sarah if I move her to heal, though. Matthew has the Lance Reaver, and Lucius is a mage with 1 defense, so we should probably make sure he takes as few hits as possible in this section. Oswin is looking like this game's Ross / Donald. Here's that Matthew. Oswin is this game's Amelia, which makes sense because they're the same class. This game's Ross is like... Guy? He kind of fulfills the same role. Alright, so if we're pushing through to deal with the Pegasi here, then first move is pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Lynn. And so this is with Steel. It's attack 16 versus 5 defense, 11 times 2. Probably fine. In any case, we are going to have to move Hector somehow. So this seems like the clear play to hit the Nosferatu guy before he becomes a thorn in our sides. Ooh, 76. The triangle really doing a number on me there. Oh, nice. I thought Lucius would hit a harder penalty from the res. So that means... any of these are valid moves, unfortunately. Things could get messy. 18 plus 14. That's... 32? So he super dies. That 1 defense is a major problem. So I don't think it's safe to leave him in unless I can find a way to kill this. Yeah, the strength comes at a price, unfortunately. Well, I can cover one side and force him to, I don't know, at that point I'd be basing things on the order in which actions processes. I think it might be best to move him back and let someone else try and take the hits. I want to organize this into a situation where it's limit 1 again. He's also forming a pretty important part of the wall that's protecting Sarah right now, though. Stairs, no avoid. And of course all these are movable because they're flyers. Jeez. This is tough. I don't want Lynn to get too banged up here. If she takes an 11, she's basically guaranteed to die from any follow-ups. If only someone was available to rescue. Hey. Save stated. Fight me! Also cheating. Yeah, I think what I'll try to do here is just actually move my squishies back and see if I can have my more reliable units deal with the situation. That seems to be the only clear way of dealing with the reinforcements here. So, these things have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so threatening here. Or... so they're lined up exactly with the bridges, which is fortunate for me, because it means I can move 1 unit per bridge and cover the 2 center ones. This kind of retreat is a little unfortunate. Hector is alone as fuck, but I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I think Hector will be fine, actually. In fact, this may draw all the Peg Knights onto Hector. Ah, if only. Fortunate RNG there. Really fortunate RNG. Not that the crit was necessary or anything, but hey. I'm giving like Fire Emblem play-by-play right now. I feel so strategery right now. Alright, so I don't think Guy can take another encounter here, so... I think the 4th Peg Knight is out of range. Yeah, it goes to Oswin, where it meets its untimely demise next turn. Jeez, this is pretty dense, though. And Hector... receiving no love from the Nosferatu mages, although he's getting a series of lucky dodges that may keep him alive for now. Ooh, that is a lot of damage per round. I need to break through that immediately. That's why those guys are carrying Pure Waters. It's not for the Luna, it's for everything else. Oh god, Hector! Your one true weakness. Alright. So you can move down here and open a path at the very least. And you're only eligible for, 2 encounters here? So with some luck permitting, things can go well. It'd be better to lead them through here? Hector at 14 HP. We need an out immediately. This is a problem. Florina doesn't have the time to get in here, and these reinforcements down here in particular, kind of a pernicious bunch. We have a Flux hitting for 14, Steel Sword hitting for 16, and then Iron and Slim for 13 and 10. Oh, you're doing, what? PM custom characters right now? Alright, so if Lucius does this, it's a little safer since I believe he can be healed afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so we may survive this yet. I was playing Fates and my RNG look is stupid. Imagine getting 2 crits at less than 10% crit chance and some godlike level ups for bad units. Does somebody want to bring him up to speed on what happened at the beginning of this stream? My furries. Sonic Fox, please go. Yo, Sonic Fox fucking won Muniel and Skullgirls today, I think. At Combo Breaker? The dude is just tearing it up. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we can start moving Oswin around here. Alright, so let's back this asshole up. Maybe have him block a slot here? Or simply block the choke point. How far can we move you up? Not quite far enough, but... yeah, at that point, may as well move them all the way back. No more Pegasi, at least. But I think I may be forced off the guiding ring here. I may not be able to get it in time. So I'll do a mend. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so Lucius with 9 res and triangle versus, okay, so 13, 18, 13. Minus 9, minus 9, minus 9. Alright, so he takes 17 damage max next round, assuming all of these somehow fucking swing at him. So everyone is fine here. I want to start pushing up again, though. And with no more Peg Knight reinforcements, I think... even better, it was the Elysian Whip, the Pegasus Knight promotion item. So, what's safe here? Man, I'm so unused to having the enemy range hack. Like, it's weird, I don't know how to use it. Like, what do I do with this? So Sarah can take a swing here. I can only see her taking one, though. Alright, so we're pushed up here. Yeah, so Lucius is looking pretty fucking invincible here. Hey, Lamau! FE7 doesn't have enemy range, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a, apparently it was a feature that was dropped early in development, but the code for it still exists within the game. So with a little bit of cleanup, it's actually available via a patch. I believe it's available for FE8 as well. So when I do the FE8 run, hey! Lynn got strength! Hold everything, Lynn got strength! Holy shit, let's throw a fucking party. Jeez. That'll teach me to say no more reinforcements, huh? Alright. Alright, so we can start laying waste to some of these guys. When's Bartray getting off the bench? I think Bartray has accepted the bench as his home. What are you gonna do with this iron blade? Why do you even have it? Yeah, seems like a fairly clear first swing here. I mean, like, I don't have anything against Bartray as a unit per se, but he's getting doubled by everything. He was getting doubled by everything in Chapter 14, so, like, he creates a problem. He's a liability more than anything at the moment. Alright, so I have to double to kill you, so... Can I do it with steel? The Manicotti is the only way it looks like, and even then I need a crit, so can I bring you up? Can you do anything here? Let's analyze our options. Find out in sometime January or February this year. Yeah, you told me the development was somewhat recent. Which is cool, honestly. Like, it's neat that we're still finding some new shit about this game. Alright, so this is safe for Florina for the moment. Give her a little bit of freedom to go on her own. That angelic robe definitely helping me out. Alright, so down here, none of these guys are relevant yet. Okay, so we're on turn 9. I think that guiding ring is probably impossible. So it's a shame that I pushed up so far. Then again, the Pegasus Knights would have destroyed an enclosed area. They don't give a fuck about choke points. Oh shit, guy's at 8 HP. What the fuck? Hello? Is there a patch to make character growth not RNG based? Because that is my biggest problem with this game. I believe there's something in that vein. I can't recall it off the top of my head, but I remember hearing about something like that a while back. That's dangerous. So apparently nothing can one-round this guy unless I trust it to the Manicotti. Let's trust it to the Manicotti! It's only a slim sword, and it's not taking too much. Ah, well. Alright, so Lynn's in kind of an awkward position here. Should probably move up and heal, yeah. Should also have Matthew cover for Guy here. Since I made a raging tactical blunder. Okay, 16 versus 8 defense. Exactly 16 attack versus 8 defense. This thing has exact damage on him next round. I'd rather not deal with that, honestly. We'll have him swing on enemy phase. Oh, why don't you have a hand axe? That's what I needed right now. Jeez. The worst possible place for Lynn to be right now. So let's see. Next round, she's taking 10 versus 4, so 6. 13 versus 5, so 8. 14. Did I say 14 versus 5 was 8? 13 versus 5. 8, 7... Alright. So she doesn't survive if she gets hit by everything, so I'd rather put Sarah on the chopping block since she can't really take too much heat anyway. I beat this game on Hector mode yesterday. I hate this game. Oh shit, so you finished on Hector normal, I assume? Yeah, Hector normal is a wake-up call. It's like, if you haven't learned how to tactics by then, it's like, hello, I'm gonna beat your ass until you work it out. This is my first time through Hector hard, so... Turns out I'm learning Remedial Fire Emblem all over again. Hector's fine where he is, I guess. I could have him rescue Sarah, but then that leads to some awkward drop shenanigans later. I think the situation is fine. I hope it's fine. Heal guy and rescue Lynn. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with rescue shenanigans. If I make Hector heavy, he's gonna take a lot of flack from the mages. And at the very least, I'd be wasting a turn to get him out. Yeah, 8 plus 9 here means that Lynn survives the mages even if both hit, I believe. We're doing some math. So Matthew bleeding, but at least he's not Guy. Pegasi coming up. Uh-oh, this could be my death knell, honestly. I'm kind of low on resources. Maybe it's time to pull back and let them push up instead, since it's clear that the guiding ring is not in my future. I want to hold those choke points, though. It's my Fire Emblem instinct to hold choke points. I didn't know what kind of damage to be looking at there. Dodge! You fucker! Alright, so right side is super weak right now. This is looking like it's gonna be a full retreat. Try and just survive. Even Florina's gonna be taking too much. Oh geez, Florina's gonna be taking way too much. She's got a vulnerary. And I'll bring her up as long as she ends turn on. It is turn 10? I need 2 more. Okay. Yeah, it's not like Pegasi care about choke points, right? They clearly don't give a shit. So everyone's hurting pretty badly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two are lined up with the bridges, right? That's their dedicated spawn, and they haven't moved. So... Oh, I have the Elysian Whip. I reset it for it. It's currently sitting in Matthew's inventory. For Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders, level 10 and up. Heath! Yeah, him taking the steal from the counter was pretty rough. Or the counter from the steal. Holy fuck. Spoonerisms everywhere. So let's deal with the situations that we can manage right now. So, Florina can take some attacks in this position. She's not in an outright horrible spot, and if we move her up, just out of the range of this guy, and use a vulnerary, then she'll survive next turn pretty much regardless of what happens. So, the mages are dealing... This mage is dealing 14 versus 5 res, so 9... Okay, should I just kill this? I can't. Heck. I'm tempted to just go for the fucking water stall and 1v1 a single Peg Knight. Alright, so we'll deal with that after we've figured out what the fuck is going on here, since the landscape could change pretty dramatically. Or it could not, and we'd just be running away. So... Clear choice here is to have... Alright, so the only position from which this can attack from the side if we move back here So if Guy is here and Matthew is here, then as long as Oswin is in front of both of them, they're fine. So that's what we're doing on left or right side here. Oh no! Oh, Oswin! What the fuck? Okay. So change of plans, we have to devote Hector to that. Which means that we're betting everything on Lynn? Looks like it'd have to be. We're betting everything on a healed up Lynn. Sarah, fortunately, unscathed right now. So I guess Oswin, at 15, Vulnerary and park him here to buy time? Maybe he'll bait the Pegasi into an attack? If I dequip, if I could find a way to dequip, I might be able to bait them like that. Anything good in the shops? Not exceptionally. I already grabbed spare 1-2 range weapons and steel axes, so... I believe the vendor just carries more tomes, which I'm not really hurting for right now. And in any case, on turn 11, I can probably send someone to grab those, then rescue and pray. This is tricky. So I think I want to have Oswin move up here, Vulnerary, and no matter what he takes next turn, he can't be killed from 25. It's just mathematically impossible, so... This is probably the safest place for Florina, and a Vulnerary on her will bring her to 21, which means... 11 versus 7. Hello? When did you get defense? Okay, so she'll be fine. Versus 2 physical, she'll be alright. So I guess we fucking break out the Silver Lance and start swinging, huh? This looks like the safest tile for her. This guy's gonna be a problem soon. I probably should have moved these guys both back and had them Vulnerary as well. I'm so stingy about them. But I'm just in full fucking panic retreat mode right now, so we have to move Hector up to cover these guys. That's guaranteed, which means we'll grab him some iron so that he has a chance of evading. Then we move everyone as far back as possible. Healers first. Then Lucius. And then Lynn. And we stack up and pray for miracles. Alright, so yeah, this guy's pretty weak. Not even fate can defeat math. I didn't have her use a Vulnerary. I am the biggest fucking idiot. I didn't even heal Lynn. What the fuck is wrong with me? I moved Sarah first. Oh no, she might die. What kind of fucking moron am I? Remember all the hard stuff and forget the easy stuff. Alright, so she baited a Peg Knight, which means these guys are all bleeding. That's a good situation for me. Oh god. I'm clenching. Only skill? Okay, that's 8. That's 8, she's fine. Oh jeez. This is gonna get messy. He dodges on a 70. Oswin is here to save the world. Alright. Here we go, boys. Final turn. And to think, I was like, oh, I'll try to get the guiding ring. That'll be a great idea. Alright, so the Steel Lance Pegasus, still the outstanding threat here. Guy and Matthew both bleeding. Probably best to back them up. But 2 Pegasi that can zone in on them. This could get messy real quick. So I think Oswin has to go kill one of the Pegasi. If Hector had a hand axe, he could do another, but as it is, he's probably best used for body locking or killing this one, I think. At 34, with a fuck ton of mages around, good lord. Combined magic attack, 13, 14, 14, 13 versus 5 res. That's 34 damage exactly, which does not bode well for our friend here. So if we can kill one of the mages, that'd be ideal. Having Lucius step out could be very dangerous, though. Replacing Lynn with Oswald for PM. Okay, so... Florina's bleeding. I think provided she's moved up into a decent spot, she'll survive next turn as well. These guys are dealing with 11 and 15 respectively, minus her 7. She will survive with a vulnerary if only those two swing, which means if I can move her there, she might even be able to bait both of them, since apparently that one had nothing to do with Oswin. So let's see, major threats. Steel Lance Pegasus, top on the agenda. I cannot heal everyone, and they will kill one of Guy or Matthew if I'm left unattended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I can move them past this threat range, they're safe. But I'm still dealing with this. Is it just best to bunker up? This is tough. I'm torn between trying to step forward, reduce threat, and survive the last turn, or just bunkering up, putting all my faith into a small number of encounters and my meager tactical ability. We get vulneraries, but like this Steel Lance Peg dealing 17 versus Matthew's 7 defense. Huh, 7 and 8. I thought they were lower. Alright, so Matthew and Guy can each take 1 attack if they both vulnerary, which leaves the situation a little bit less grim. What can Lucius do here? Yeah, let's think about activating him. Lynn is clearly in need of a run way back there. It's last turn, so healing her doesn't benefit me at all. She just needs to run, I think. At 12 HP, she won't likely be surviving anything, and even with a mend, I'd rather not have her out as the first line of defense. Low res means that Lucius with 9 res compared to her 5, I'd definitely rather have him out. So, Lynn needs to move back. The Pegasi can hit Sarah if she steps up, but I believe only one can from this position, so she'll survive that hit. That seems like a fairly clear choice for me. Matthew needs to be moved back, even with a vulnerary. He's a liability at this point. Actually, he's taking maximum 1 hit from a mage, and then the Steel Lance Pegasus. That is the key to all of this, really. This one is the one who can fucking kill me if it wants to. Alright, so we'll leave Lucius to defend here. He won't be taking too many attacks. He'll actually be taking a maximum of 3, it looks like, from this position. So you can try and thin the ranks here. I think that's Oswin's best use, given that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this guy and all of his buddies can't actually hit anyone from here. So we'll move Florina to safety as the first priority. Actually, yeah, I don't want to keep her around regardless. At 5 HP, with the last turn, I'd rather have her gone. You gotta account for if your units crit the enemies again, where they're so good they kill you. If that happens, I will face God and walk backwards into hell. If that happens, then it was not fated to be. I'm willing to accept that as fucking law. So we can kill 1 Pegasus here, which means we reduce our outgoing threat pretty considerably. 3 Dark Mages in the Pegasus. He can only take 2 attacks from them, though, which is the thing. There's only one available 2-range spot here, unless... Oh no, they can go here as well. Alright, so 2 Dark Mages. Now this guy's out of range. And so is this guy. So yeah, my initial checks were fine. So if we take worst case scenario for Lucius in particular of 13 and 14, minus 9 each, he takes 9 damage from mages, bringing him to 21 minus 9, 12. Basic arithmetic is hard. And then 17 here versus his 1 defense. Fuck. Alright, so clearly we need to do something about this. The question is, what? Hector would be taking a lot more mage threat here. I think it's safe for him to kill one of the mages? If he kills one of the mages, I think everything's in a better position and Lucius does not have to take lethal. This sortie over here is a problem. We'll get to him in a second. I think what happens is we bring Sarah around to heal Guy and then have Guy swing on this, because if he doesn't kill it, he at least blocks it. Yeah, we can actually have him outright block there. And then at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we can move Matthew out of range so that he's no longer threatened. Yeah, so Matthew clearly needs to pull away here. Okay. I had a scare there for a second. Sarah can take 1 attack from a Pegasus, and there's actually a good chance she'll bait one, given that she has no counterattack. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Okay. This is fine. I mustn't run away. Okay, let's analyze this. Alright, so... No, we can save this. I think this is savable. Okay, so let's analyze. Guy's encounter data, he takes 7 from this, and then 11 attack versus his 8 defense from this, so even only 3 from there. 3 plus 7. Okay, so he'll survive both, but we need to kill the Pegasus at this point. It's no longer a matter of, like, risking things. I think I actually just have to walk up and have Hector kill the Pegasus, and then pray to every god that he lives. I think that's the only option available to me right now. That's our Peg Knight. That's why they're gray. No scares, no tears. No tears. Only dreams now. Alright, so let's analyze this. So, easy 21 here, 100% guaranteed. Lucius only takes 3 from this. He's only on a 44, so that leaves him at 18, which means worst case mages. Worst case mages do not kill him. Guy could try to hand axe him, but now I need to run with Guy. So Sarah is apparently in charge of taking 2 attacks this turn. This is the problem. 15 and 11 to Fizz, so 26 combined? 23 versus 2 defense each. 26, 24, 22. She lives just barely. Oh, God. Or I could have Guy Vulnerary here. I think that's safer. Yeah, I think Guy Vulnerary is here, and then with a whopping 8 defense, I think he actually survives. See, if I move back 1 with Lucius here, I think... Let's see... Won't the Flux Mage target Sarah? Yeah, I think you're right, and with 88 to hit versus her 38 avoid, I'd rather not risk that. So I think it comes down to put Hector down and pray. What is the total mage damage he can take here? 14, 14, and 13. versus his 5 res. 26 damage in 1 round plus Scattered Fizz. I think we are okay. I think I've done the math on Lucius. He doesn't die even in worst case mage scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's not in range of the third. He's not in range of the 4th mage. So here's what has to happen. I think this is my best shot. I don't know if this 3 damage makes a difference, but please, give me a sign somewhere. Alright. So we're working with the best possible situation for Lucius and Hector right now. The ranks are thinned pretty considerably. And all we do now is pray. I'm counting 5, but I'm looking at 7. You don't need to worry about that. Alright. So Oswin crushing most of the Scattered Fizz here, which is what I expected to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't think about this. I didn't plan for this! This is a problem. This is a major problem. 7 HP, I don't even know if he can survive 1. I can only hope that the mages will target Hector because he has no counters, but... Oh, God. Here we go, boys! Alright, we're clenching. Hector levels. We'll see if he gets to keep it. HP res. Hey, that res might be worth something here. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Alright, so Sarah takes the Slim Lance. This is expected damage. This is fine. It attacked Lucius. Okay, 3 damage. 42 to hit. He won't kill, which means this doesn't clear the space. And the other mage is farther away, I think, so I don't think it gets to attack. No, it does. Okay. 4. 4? Give me a sign! Exact damage. I'm hurting right now. Everything went wrong. I'm hurting right now. I'm tempted to leave him dead. He died in battle. He died in valiant battle. I'm legit, like... You know that feeling when, like, you lay on your arm too long and it falls asleep? I'm getting that over my whole body right now. I'm having legitimate bodily stress reactions to a video game. I can't deal with this. Lord Raymond. Lord fucking Raymond. And we begin again. I am stone cold having bodily stress reactions to a video game. Alright. We can win. We will win. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that now that we know the guiding ring is completely impossible, we can take a more defensive position. But with that in mind, the Pegasus reinforcements are still going to be a problem. Yeah, the swordsman going after Lucius was like the real clincher. What I should have done, and what I'm realizing in hindsight now, is I should have moved Guy up further. That was my mistake. I didn't check the range on that. I think it was avoidable. Somebody can go back and check later. See if it was, in fact, avoidable. wants to hide the salt. Could have also moved Lucius closer to the center of the ship. I think that put him in a bad position to get hit by 3 mages, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. The worst is knowing that that was avoidable, that it wasn't just me putting my fate in the hands of luck, that I could have done something about it. It's Martzmeng. It always hurts. Do you need a pizza to calm the nerves? Does Domino's deliver right now? Because I could fucking use one. Fucking Lord Almighty. Alright. Alright. So the usual armory dance. I think we need a steel lance for Oswin. Javelin. Get a steel axe. We'll grab a hand axe, and Hector can hopefully pick that up later, although I just sent it to Convoy, which is not the smartest location for it, unfortunately. We can... Does Sarah have empty inventory space? No, but we don't really need an unlock here. The sleep could come in handy, who knows? I actually don't remember how the sleep hit calculations are done. So give the unlock and take the hand axe so we can hand it off to Hector potentially. Since, you know, he's probably going to need more hand axe. We'll take a 7 so we can keep the clean 20 for now. Strategy RPGs are actually the most stressful genre in existence, even the ones without permadeath. This game's fucking crazy. Fire Emblem is real shit. Yeah, done partially with res, so I can't stall the Pegasus Knights. Nor do I think I'd have good luck stalling the mages, which means... Because the Fizz units are easy, I have Hector and Oswin, the physical gods, to take care of it. My hands are still tingling. What? Hello? Body. I'm not being attacked. I'm not in physical danger. It's okay. You don't need to send, like, physical stress signals. Empty Matthew's inventory so you can steal Elysian Whip. He only has 4 spaces open at the moment. Oh, right. I moved you too far forward since you had to go to Convoy. Should have done it from the side. He didn't burn our ends. I think things processed in a different order anyway, so it doesn't seem to matter. I don't know. Shit is weird, dude. Lucius needs a dragon shield. Lucius needs any degree of defense. What stat boost items do I actually have on deck right now? Can I check Convoy just by selecting Merlinus? Is that a thing that I can do? So I think if I'm going to play forward, then it gives me the advantage of being able to fuck up all the mages early. But I was trying to play pretty forward last game, and I was getting checked by the Peg Knights pretty constantly. So I don't know how forward I want to play here. Clank. $17 Rafa's drops that you're saving for Nino. It's Afa's drops, isn't it? Where are you getting the R? Unless this is some kind of meme that I'm not aware of. Alright, so Lucius moves back. Which one of you has the guiding ring? You have a vulnerary, which means you're with Jack All. Unfortunately, one of these didn't take a hit, so I don't think it dies in 1 round unless I pull back. An archer would be cool. Yeah, if only I'd trained an archer. How much damage can Oswin take in 1 turn? I mean, the question is tough because of variable defense rates and stuff, but like, 17 defense and 6 res. The 17 defense means that he's effectively invulnerable to a lot of physical attacks. You see here he's got 16, 17, 17, 13, 18... 16, 17, so he's basically functionally invulnerable to everything that deals Fizz in this entire map. Which is awesome. I did not kill the Elysian Whip Pegasus, I killed the Vulnerary Pegasus. The Elysian Whip Pegasus... We're not gonna talk about that. No need to talk about it! I'm a little sore. Alright, so let's organize things a little better from the get-go here. We're not using the Wolf Bale since nothing here is vulnerable to it, so, let's go ahead and have him take an extra hand axe. I'd give him the silver, but then he's guaranteed to eat shit from all the mages, so... You don't really need a Horse Slayer, but I don't know what the fuck else I'd give you, so you can keep that for now. The unlock is by definition not useful here. I don't know what I'd give you instead, but nah. Man, when do you get swords, Florina? Get XP faster, you need to promote. Drink some water. Hello? Did you not see me chug this whole fucking bottle? Demon got me thinking about pizza. Fuck you, man. I'm weak. I'm a weak individual. I have physical needs. I can't rest now. I'm too angry. I'm hungry and I'm angry. I'm hangry. I'm not actually that hungry. I'm just like... Actually not really hungry at all. I ate before this, but like... I'm enamored by the thought of pizza. It's pure water. But good joke. That 4 damage on Lucius is probably the hardest I've prayed to like an actual god in a long time. Like... Okay, so obviously this doesn't apply to anyone here with any degree of, like, religious tendencies, but does anybody else do, like, the prayer option select? Where it's like, alright, so on the off chance God is real, let's throw this one out, see if it works. That's where I was. The prayer option select is a bad place to be. The candy is gone, bro. We are through the candy because I am weak. I wasn't the only one eating it, to be fair. You're not actually hungry, but you'd love to eat your frustration. I want to eat my problems, I want to eat my fucking hands. I'm just gonna take my hands and just tear them off with my fucking teeth. I'm having a moment. I'm having several moments at once. It's exciting. Do you? Okay. I have to break the habit of actually going to manually check. Alright, so we've burned a couple RNs. Eat Lucius. Amazing. At least we get the Elysian Whip out of things. Points for awareness. Awaiting Lyn with bows. Yeah, Lyn with bows is basically gonna be my endgame archer. She does pretty well for it too. The High of Void kind of synergizes naturally since she doesn't get to rely on having counters a lot of the time. I think Flux Guy might kill her. Not a good look. Elowood with damage. Not gonna happen. Even with Durandal, probably not gonna happen. Like, I remember my Elowood even promoted being this, like, shockingly mediocre. Like, wow, you're an incredibly unimpressive unit. Good work. Okay, so she doesn't got a Flux Guy, which is nice, because Flux sucks. Do I get my Blade Lord animation? I need the Sword of Seals. The Sword of Seals couldn't save Roy. Why would it save Roy's dad? Does Elwood even have speed? He's got, like, really unremarkable speed. Like, he doesn't get doubled, but he doesn't double anything, which means that, like, the amount of damage he can put out is pretty hamstrung. Everything comes down to speed in this game, man. Speed is so important. Does Elwood is useless. Well, apart from your Chinese knockoff game console tier grammar, that's basically what we're looking at the moment. Sort of seals. Like, you know, the fucking aquatic creatures that fucking slide around the ground and make the barking noises. That's the sort we're talking about. Which one of you has the fucking whip? Okay. I got hella confused because last time it was backwards, since they stepped out to hit Sarah. So we need to steal here. Mine. I kind of appreciate the FE hacks where you can steal weapons. Like, that makes the whole game a lot more interesting when you can just walk up to somebody with one weapon and jack the only thing they're currently using to fight and just watch as they run away. I got hungry, so Elwood serves me up with the sort of meals. Holy shit, Lucius, nice. I'm shopping for furniture. I'm going to IKEA. Getting hit with the sort of deals. So, is this safe? It's safe enough, provided I block off Sarah next turn, I think. Yeah, she'll be fine. So we'll make the obvious swing here, because why wouldn't you? You take the Fire Emblem cast to a movie theater, it's the sort of reels. We're getting really desperate here. Holy shit, are we getting desperate? Oh, you're gonna do glitchless? Yeah, with all the fucking wacky zips and shit in the way that game is run. Glitchless is probably a better category to, like, learn initially, I guess? 100%'s pretty grueling, though. What made you start with 100% instead of any percent? Like, the special stages are just such major sticking points. Why did I hit Nosferatu guy? I still kill him, but, like, kind of an interesting order to do things in. So fortunately there's enough of a wall here that I think, how is Guy doing if both of these guys attack him? They've got 101 to hit versus 52 avoid, hello. And they're each dealing 17 and 17 fizz versus 8 defense. So he'll live. He may not necessarily live everything else. I think I'll just park him here. Means that the archer can't swing and that he's got limited opportunities to take a Pegasus as well, so I think this should be okay. Yeah, I guess the supers aren't that bad, but still. Just like learning the special stages and whatnot. Mosses. I thought we were done with that. You can't just go and bring it back. So honestly, we've got a pretty defensible little line here. Most of our physical gods lined up. Lucius will be able to take pot shots. Lyn can probably dart in and help advance every once in a while. Guy, for some reason, has a bazillion million HP, just like a gorillion HP, so... How did none of us think of Sword of Heals? Holy shit. If you already have them memorized, then yeah, I guess, but... I don't know, I always feel like the special stages are the weakest and most annoying parts of Sonic 3. So Guy being our budget evade tank. So maybe we can finally get Florina into things as well. I just moved her without even thinking about the archers for half a second. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. We can do this. She got strength. This had better be the fucking chapter, because I'm not giving that level up. I refuse to give it up. So what do we do here? Probably, Hector can't kill that. I don't want to trust a 61, so... Manikati's not weapon effective, unfortunately, and you take a metric ass ton of damage from that, so... Let's bring Lucius down. 9, and then finish it with the sword, I'd say. 9 times 2 for, an amount. Man. So what's up to 37 dudes, by the way? Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. I gotta say, I didn't appreciate this kind of, attention for the Fire Emblem stuff. Lyn got strength too? Alright, I have renewed resolve. This will be the run. I'm unstoppable, I can't be killed. Actually, that archer can't hurt Florina just yet, so... This formation, as far as defensive walls go, ain't that bad. Can I have Guy swing and finish this here easily? He's wearing a steel when it finishes, though, so I'd either want to... I can have Matthew trade the right weapon forward, but honestly, leaving him at 21 leaves kind of a bad taste in my mouth. Only a couple open slots, though. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm 95% sure he can only get there by, yeah, since Oswin's blocking there. Oswin's blocking, we have this really conveniently placed mast. So, this is actually a surprisingly effective little wall we got here. I could take pot shots. Zero might remove the archer as quick as possible. I'd say it's okay. Can a Pegasus kill him? I don't know. Can. For some reason, I thought there was something else blocking that space. If a Pegasus comes to fucking attack him, though... Like, Lucius is apparently the secret Mage Pegnite Slayer. Move Matthew a little bit farther forward so he can be relevant quicker. Or I could have just javelined this to death. That's pretty cute. Honestly, let's remove this problem. The rest of the problems are fairly, like, mediocre in comparison. Just don't want to deal with the Steel Lance Pegasi. Yeah, I know he had 5 HP. I was just, I thought somebody was blocking that space that wasn't there. I thought about it, discarded it, and you guys prompted me to think about it again. So this longsword will presumably be useful at some point. Oh shit, I forgot to trade the steel off Guy. That's what I wanted to do with Matthew. Clank. Maybe you can go for the guiding ring now. At this point, seeing the ridiculous wave of reinforcements that happens on 8, Like, that's a fucking platoon of dudes. The Kamikaze Peg Knights are extremely dangerous. They deal a high amount of damage, and they'll usually die immediately afterwards, which means the space is opened up for another unit to attack from. The Steel Lance Suicide Squad is like a thorn in your side throughout this entire game. And here they are, the first wave of Pegasus reinforcements. Steel, iron, iron, slim, just like I remembered. Plus an extra iron over here. 13. Ouch. So I think that's reasonably safe, or it would be if you didn't have 9 HP. Jesus, Florina. Get your shit together. Alright, so the Archer's an easy kill with silver. So we'll do that because it's convenient. Having Oswin in this spot makes this little pocket one of the most defensible locations on the map, so... The Wrath Squad is pretty funny because it's like, hi, I have effective 10 range. I might honestly just have guys self-heal and hang out. Like, it's extremely tempting. Let's make the mages a priority more than the physical units, though. You have a javelin. Can you hit 40? I honestly want to say that I expected better. To be perfectly honest, I didn't really. So is anything threatening that space next? The mage, but you've got 6 res, you can take it. At 9 HP, she's actually still fine. Hold on, let me double check that. Yeah, 15 versus 6 res. Wow. I was exactly wrong. Incredible. Alright, so Guy blows a vulnerary, no big deal. $19, and the rest of it will, I wanted to save the heal for Guy since he's also in kind of a bad spot, but like... It doesn't matter really, I just wanted to be aware of what was going on. So, let me just get a feel for... Yeah, 12 there, and then... Yeah, 1 res. So with these guys, 104 and 114 hit versus some mediocre avoid. I'd rather avoid that confrontation entirely, if you catch my drift. You've still got your Silver Lance out for some reason. It's extremely practical, granted, but I kind of want to keep this weapon around. Here we go, boys. So the Armor Slayer goes down like a prom date. The Armor Slayer doesn't matter. Like, you underestimate the kind of defense we're dealing with here. We've established already that the Armor Slayer does not matter worth a fuck. Nobody cares about him. What? Exact damage? Are you shitting me? I am hungry after all. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hold up. Alright, I'm reheating a baked potato. I'll catch you guys in like a couple minutes. Please enjoy the title screen while you wait. Wow. I left for so long that they started playing the opening. Holy shit. Today's gonna be interesting, isn't it? I am looking forward to putting the fucking pirate ship behind me. So let's see. We've got everything pretty much set up. We had a surprisingly defensible little wall formation going on. I'll turn off animations while we're in the initial setup. Oh yeah, we're not done. Not by a long shot, dude. It's only just begun. .30 a.m. Ouch. Yeah. Unfortunately, my schedule can't please everyone, given that, you know, time zones are a thing and really fucking stupid. I do my best, but, like, somebody's always gonna be on the wrong side of the world. I've learned to accept that much. So let's see. What's going on here? You have animations off for the first 2 turns, just so I can get settled in before the fucking map starts proper. It's not the wrong side of the world. It is absolutely the wrong side of the world. West Coast, West Coast. The joke is that I'm pretending to have allegiance to my geographical location when I've barely been there for a year, know almost no one, and have no ties to it whatsoever. That's the meme. Yo, don't fuck up your fucking sleep schedule on my account. Like, real talk, the VOD will be there. But if you absolutely feel like you have to be here, then I certainly won't stop you. I'll roll this. Lucky. At a 34 to hit. Holy shit, nice crit. Wait, shit. You're supposed to go to Pegasus up here. I'm kinda stupid sometimes. Well, seems like a slightly more optimized way of doing things, so if I survive here, that'd be nice. I think it'll magnet to Sarah anyway, who can probably take the hit. Definitely take the hit. So, like... I think this is actually fine, maybe? We'll see. Everything clanks on Oswin because he's a god. Guy dodges everything because he's a god. Hector tanks everything because he's a god. Yep. So I guess the highest priority is always, can I theoretically kill this unit? Might go for Merlinus, actually. See, that would have been nice, because it wouldn't have killed Merlinus either, but, it's a shame that my units are spread just a little bit too thin. Fuck defense missions. Agreed, God. Been on the same chapter for 2.5 hours, which is admittedly better than I've been doing lately on this stream, but still kind of a downer. Let's see what we can do here. So we're getting to that part of the stream where my commentary does not exist because I'm too busy thinking about how awesome I am, or something. Can I just fucking... No fast forward? I guess not. How rude. Javelins and hand axes that can crit. They removed that from Fates. They removed what? The ability for those weapons to crit? Excuse me? Why? I'm so confused by all the design decisions in Fates. Like, as far as I can tell, the entire thing is just a skill-based gimmick clusterfuck, and by skill-based I mean like unit skills. Like, oh, I seal speed, hoodoo hoodoo. They removed the ability for all ranged weapons except bows to crit. I don't really understand why that's a thing. Like, I guess if you're looking to differentiate weapons further, but like, critting isn't something anyone relies on. I don't really understand. Where be that whip? We're getting to it. First turn's still processing. Maybe I should leave Lucius here instead of Lyn. Bring Lyn up to kill this, and then have Lucius take her spot as like a frontliner? I've heard of worse ideas. It's almost entirely fucking mage clusterfuck city around here, so maybe I could make some forward progress for once. I'm amazed that didn't kill, but it's okay, because we have our secret weapon, the bullshit javelin. Same for this guy, he can get the steal, just for the sake of a quick kill. Late game Myrmidon with Armor Slayer. God. Oh, the partner system? See, I don't know a lot about the intricacies of, like, the way pair-up and fucking support skills work, so... Are there, like, broken interactions there? Because I know that fucking Awakening pair-up is disgusting broken, but... I'm not particularly familiar with how. Nice, guy not dead. Alright, animation's back on. It's part of the experience, kids. So... Lucius unfortunately can't take that. But... or at least not alone. So we need to bring Sarah up to heal first and foremost, so... we'll actually drop him a mend to make sure everything's gonna be a-okay. Ward? I don't believe the ward staff is in this game, and I also don't have one. I guess I could bring Lyn forward and take this and then have the line advance a little bit. Have Hector hand axe the archer and then have Guy swing at the hero in front of him. That's such a Lin level. That's so Lin. So I can do this with steel and re-equip him. If I remember to do it this time. Fates' online is region locked? That's kind of lame. Then again, the online is kind of a clusterfuck from what I understand anyway. It's like, oh, we can match people who have had infinite time to grind with people who have a linear game mode. That's okay. That's not broken or anything. So if Oswin can kill this... Probably would have been better to take the closer Peg Knight, actually. I don't think... Now Matthew can finish it here, so... Or depending on the odds, Lucius can. Once Lin promotes, he'll at least have a bow user. That's what I'm banking on. A bunch of warp and dupe hackers, huh? That's pretty cool. $88, I'll roll on that. Show Florina some love. She just needs XP. No Rebecca? My Rebecca kind of turned out shit early and I didn't give them a lot of time trying to correct it. Like, a lot of my units turned out unusually shit. Like, I don't know if I'm just complaining and, like, getting confirmation biased or something, so, like, do you guys want to verify for me? I feel like a lot of my units ended up shit very early. Like, just missing basic things like enough speed to double, enough damage to kill things in 3 rounds. Like, I had Bartray almost completely bricked, Urk is almost completely bricked, Rebecca is meh. Elwood is super meh. Challenge you to do a run where I use Bartray throughout the entire run regardless of his levels. I challenge you to eat a dick. So let's see. Oswin clearing that pretty handily. It actually looks like we're in a reasonably defensible position. No individual Peg Knight is going to be able to fuck up too much of this formation, because we have a line of blue units and terrain, so the flyers don't give a fuck about the terrain too much, so we still have to preempt things a little bit. I forgot to de-equip your steel again, and it still doesn't matter. Hey, plenty in Birthright. It's a good answer. You use Bartray for Carla, then you kill him off. I haven't actually had a good Carla yet either, it's weird. Carla doesn't like being good for me. Some kind of wizard shit. Hey. Fuck you. 4 spawn, but they spawn far enough apart that they'll usually be going on to different units, and they're staggered in such a way that, like, one can't take too much punishment, you know? Never thought of switching Guy out for Marcus. Nice meme. So if the Pegasus reinforcement's coming up, no need to hold the line very strictly. Just 1 iron will do the job. From what I understand, Carla's pretty good. I don't believe she's as strong as a correctly raised Guy on average, but she's pretty good. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't use Canis this run, actually. Like, not this chapter. I may still get to use him later in the run, but like, at this point everyone is joining at a stat level where they're kind of hard to raise, so while my team isn't locked in, making major substitutions is tricky. Alright, so 12 at a 100% chance there. Yeah, Raven is pretty strong at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly hurting for sword users. I'm gonna do this before I forget. Yeah, we'll have Lucius skill this. The Pegasi are coming up. None of them have multiple targets that are worth worrying about too much. I wonder if I can force Hector forward and he'd be boxed in by the mages almost certainly. See, if I move him back here, we're actually in a pretty good position. We're just gonna wait it out. This is extremely defensible. So Oswin at 20, and Florina at 18. Out of the two of them, Florina's way more likely to die in a single round, so I'll give her the priority. Oswin can vulnerary if he needs to anyway. His counterattacks will still just straight up kill people. Aw, you already watched that Conquest playthrough. I don't understand why people do that, personally. Like, I've never understood the appeal of gutting my game experience. Send Lucius a suicide mission for Ring. I mean, unfortunately Matthew has to be there to steal it since it's not a droppable. And since he has to steal it, it means it doesn't go to the convoy, which means he has to steal it and then make it back, or at least survive until the end of the chapter where I can bank it. So the situation looks a little bleak for that strategy, unfortunately. So do you just one-shot this mage? You do. You're bringing yourself up pretty far to do it, but you can take a couple mage hits and be relatively fine. What's your guys' strength stat at the moment? Let me check on that. I don't really get spoiled, it just makes me want to play it more. See, that would, like, ruin the experience for me if I already knew exactly, like, everything I would have been facing. No, the pacing of a game is important to me, I guess. He's got 10 strength at level 10. So I suppose he's doing alright. He can cross all the way through here and just kind of start shredding if he wants to. No need to rush, though. This is a chapter where I don't care about Marlis and just move everyone to the left. That way everyone's in range of threats to cover each other. Yeah. I thought about that briefly, just super cutting people off by, like, moving everyone to the right side, and then, like, putting a strong front line to deal with the Pegasus, but in the end, I decided that it was a little bit too finicky. Yo, Lucius with the 9%. Alright, dude. If he doesn't get to 14 by level 20 Myrmidon, you are kind of screwed. I mean, what's his strength growth? He's got 10 levels to go, and he's 4 points according to you. When do you get Fargus on your team? How did he do? Very bad. Because I've never had major problems with him, but apparently all the units that have been good for me are notoriously finicky. 12 attack. It can hit Sarah, not that anyone cares. Yeah, Florina doesn't really have super high res at this point, though. Like, she's got okay res, but she's got more defense. She's a fucking backwards knight right now. I don't even get it. Anyway, no point in bringing anyone up just yet, so I think I'll wait here. Randomized FE game and the lead character is a healer. I don't know if the Lord can random into a healer. I think that makes it... That definitely makes some sequences in FE7 impossible to complete. I believe FE8 it's still possible unless Seth also randoms into... Yeah, there are no healing exclusive promoted classes, so FE8 is always possible. The strength growth is 30%. So 30% across 10 levels, that's 3 points. So I've got to get lucky, I guess. What in particular is about, like... What about 14 are you fond of? Is that like the benchmark average guy, or...? Nice, 2 whiffs. So Florina doing some air combat over here. Nice 5. I feel like I should step a little bit farther forward and be ready to deal with the Pegasi. It wouldn't actually give me much of a positional advantage. They're closing the distance, really. Since he's capped at 21 strength or so. Oh, right, yeah, he's got a pretty low cap. So I think Hector will be fine here if I'm quick about taking out the mages. Lucius has the potential to take a lot of punishment from Peg Knights, though. With 1 defense. And only 1 in range here. It'll be 2 if I move up, though. Alright, so Hector's just gonna hang out there for now, I guess. I think I'll wait on this. The situation is mostly okay. I wonder how the randomizer would handle a heal with Devil Axe properties. I don't even know if that flag can be set on a healing item. Like, I feel like the game would just outright throw it out. Nice, dodging 66 like a boss. That crit's not even necessary, you're just showing off. Yeah, it might soft lock or something. I like the idea of that. It attempts to process the Devil Axe effect and just locks up completely. So Florina's enjoying life up there, I guess. Free XP for days. That's pretty mediocre. Ouch. So more Flux sucks. Man, it is really hard to focus on this past like 3 hours. This game is grueling sometimes, man. I tell you what. Strategy RPGs are hard. Alright, so Nosferatu guy leaving Hector kind of bleeding. Fortunately, with no Pegasus reinforcements, I can bring Sarah up to heal. Are you rescue eligible? You are, so I can do a neat little rescue take drop thing and then leave Lucius to swing some more, I suppose. Exact damage there, and close enough over there. So I'll take this at face value. She's hurting, but nothing can come up to hurt her for a while. Like, the next set of Peg Knight reinforcements, if there is one, we're on turn, what, 8 now? I think the Peg Knights have stopped in favor of whatever this situation is. So I think we mend Hector, and... what res do you have? 11 res, nice. So yeah, we mend Hector. We have him start swinging with a hand axe again. No healer runs of FE7, impossible. Probably not impossible, but unfun enough for me to consider it impossible. If I'll get exactly 2 hits, I may as well break this here. I don't even want to swing on Nosferatu guy, because I don't think I'll kill him. No, I will kill him, it's just... I don't want to start with low HP, I guess. I'll have that process on enemy phase. I have superstitions, I suppose. I don't want to go into combat with him if I don't need to. Final fucking destination. No Lin, no mages, Hector hard mode. I do remember that at one point, one of my old high school friends did a girls-only run of Hector hard mode. Excluding, obviously, the chapters where you only have male units available. So this is pretty free. We'll swing for the sake of swinging here. Alright, good night, Sin. Hang in there, dude. Well, that round was completely pointless. Amazing. Okay, so we're good. Physical's coming up here, so I think I'll have to move Oswin into block and then have Lin and Guy and Matthew start dealing with the rest. So we're getting a little bit scattered here, but I think we'll be alright. That last wave of Pegasi is the real danger, though. That thing can fuck me up, which is why I'm trying to be careful not to leave Hector too far out. So 50 to hit and 2 damage. Sarah actually doing a great job of baiting these. You are the Marcus of the day. Nosferatu guy can't kill him, and if he misses, he dies, so... there we go. Guys, relax. You don't think I checked? Come on. Nothing else could have reached Lucius anyway, so... I don't even think it was necessarily bad AI. So I think we want to start pulling back here, minimizing the number of encounters we're dealing with. Florina's bleeding, so let's bring her over and give her a little bit of treatment. Alright, so we have the 6 Pegasi now. This is the real challenge. So let's get a look at them. Actually, it looks like it's only 5. You guys are baiting me. But yeah. 17 attack with steel. 14 with iron. 14 with iron, and probably 11 with slim. Yeah, that's what I remember. Another 15 iron here. So if we're looking at what's threatened, I think we can leave Hector here with relative impunity. He's doing a pretty good job of clearing out the mages, so it's provided we, Lucius needs to move back, of course, but I think I'd rather have him carving mage ass than doing anything else right now. How many uses does this hand axe have left? 7? Ah, well, we got an extra. But it'll outright one-shot if I just swing this fucking iron. I'd like to move him a square back to reduce the number of encounters he can take, but that can wait a turn because there's nothing serious here. Just yet, at least. Hey, nice level. Excellent, we got speed, we got res. That res might make a difference in the near future. Oswin's bleeding, probably should have vulneraried him. He'll be fine this turn, but I might fall a little bit behind on healing. So let's see how this goes. Hector is busy being a one-man army over here. This guy is of absolutely no importance whatsoever, which is cool. So is this guy. Absolutely no reason for me to give a fuck about him, but apparently Hector gives 2 dams and a shit. Yeah, looks like he'll be drawing most of the Fizz units, I suppose. You demon, you need to relax. Slow down, friend. Except when he gets 40'd by a mage. Hey, we are far away from that Luna. Alright, so turn 10 here. This is where things start getting a little heated. So who's hurting? Lucius needs a little bit of love. Want to put him back out in front, or at least relatively so. I'd say we can have him kill a mage and then maybe have Oswin rescue, since most of the mages seem to be on this side where Hector will be dealing with them. Let's see. Let's stop and think, class. Does Murray get double HP? I never actually used her, so I never knew. Hey. Alright, so both of those are fine. That's fine for sure. Yeah, no one is vulnerable to too many attacks right now, so I actually think this is pretty much fine. I'll just take the advantage, take advantage of the time to get a little bit ahead of healing on Oswin. Probably should have moved him 1 forward before that, but hey. Whoops. Oh well. That's eligible to swing on everyone, huh? I really don't know why I didn't move him forward. I think we're okay, though. Why wouldn't you use Myrrh? Because I have 40 attacks throughout the entire game. Turns me off a unit. Move stat growth, please. Nice. I'm impressed that you didn't spell... Like, you got auto-corrected on both of those sentences. You need to fucking disable your autocorrect for real. It's not doing anything for you. Yeah, so only in, like, fuck-around playthroughs where I was using Mind Glitch do I actually give a fuck about Myrrh. 2% res growth? Jesus. Poor guy. Hey. So I think she just opened herself up for the Slim? But hey, if she takes the Slim as well... so I think this turn's mostly safe. Lyn is still in danger, and I'm not sure about this positioning, but... Yeah, 8, okay. That's the last thing I was worried about. None of these guys have particularly high base magic, so... Lyn is safe, she does need to retreat, though. Hector is balling out and gives no fucks about anyone. So he's taking 14 per turn in magic here, potentially more next round. So he's probably going to need to self-heal. Yeah, that's a lot of magic, dude. I don't know about all this. Poor guy. Alright. So the last of the Pegasus Knights are here. Which means if I can clear them and block off the way for any further units, the only thing I have to be wary of is this little buffer here where the mages can, here, 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 and here. These are the tiles that I have to be wary of if I move Oswin in here after killing the rest, so... The real question is the guiding ring, though. Dude, fuck the guiding ring. Not in this lifetime, apparently. Alright, so Florina gets a free pot shot here. Hey! That's a satisfying crit animation. So we'll step back 1 with him, which means he's taking a maximum of 2 mages, but there's only 2 mages here. Now there's 3 next turn, so... And with the likely attack order, something is gonna fill his melee slot before that mage gets there, so... We'll self-heal here. The fucking Swordmaster douche, right? 14 times 2 for you, son. Revenge! Retribution! I feel like it's only appropriate to have Lucius handle that one. Speed, defense, res. And some HP to boot. I won't question it too much. I'm alright with all that. That's really dangerous, holy shit. Can you... Alright, so... You can take 1 Flux. So I can have Lyn kill this, after being healed, of course. Lyn can also take a Flux. Let's think about this. Or I could just have Matthew handle this and skip the whole charade entirely. 47 versus 41 to get hit. Guaranteed kill. Flux! Fucking long, even at melee range. Alright. So Lyn is bleeding. We need this Pegasus gone, and Oswin can't be the one to kill it because he needs to move up and block. So Guy seems like the guy for the job. You're at 24 out of your max 32. 24 means that... Yeah, attack 13. I can't imagine a situation where he wouldn't survive. So, we'll go ahead, run up and swing. Show me some fucking levels. Holy shit, he got strength, speed, defense. Good lord, man. That's 0 times 2, so as long as he stays there, I don't need to worry about what the fuck he's doing. Where's the healer gonna go? What do you mean? Like, there's no Pegasi. They're all gone, dude. Everyone's pretty much full up. I guess they ought to go to Hector just because he's the only one that's, like, risking a whole bunch of encounters next, and there's only one eligible slot for her, and she'll definitely survive a mage. 21 HP, yeah, you'll survive a mage, no problem. So I guess... Lynn doesn't need the healing. You know why? Because Lynn is fucking back here. Alright. Here we go. Last turn pace for all. Alright, so useless sortie fills the slot. And... okay, so notable. I was expecting him to get fucking devastated, but it is a sortie after all. Clank. Slam. Stray ballista! Yo, they just bring out a fucking ballista reinforcement in the middle of turn 11, like, nah. We're here to kill you. That was such an unfortunate turn order. Nothing got the swing on Hector at all. Who wants to die first? We want to just run through them. We're free. Okay. So she's having a moment. The men are afraid she might be cursed. Reasonable pirate assumption. So, the pieces finally come together, as if everybody playing this game hasn't already worked it out. Ninian and Nils are getting fucked up by the Black Fang for some unknown reason, which means, hey, we have something in common. Politics, dude. So do I get a save? Am I free? Alright, so this is the Dread Isle. Please give me my fucking save so I can, like, stop twitching internally. Hey, Dart. What's up, dude? So we fuck off to the Dragon's Gate, which is totally not a super auspicious and foreboding name for something. Ninian knows what it is, but won't tell us, and Lynn is too dumb to fucking press the issue, so... Chapter 19, The Dread Isle. The Dread fucking Isle? Is it a fog chapter? I don't have the energy for a fog chapter. Let's see what we're up against. So meanwhile, at Dragon's Gate, here's Elowood's dad, and Nurgle, who is a dude. He's got a turban and kind of a sick goatee beard thing. It's fog. Excellent. What's with the chapter 17 save? I think I saved, like, wondering if I'd missed an item or something. So we have some okay characters here. We got the Morphs. We have our new antagonists. So, Nurgle's super evil. We're gonna take some time just rubbing that in. He's super, super evil. He's killing people, he's probably torturing them. Oh, hey, it's Layla. Oh dear. The punishment for traitors is death. Layla, I have some bad news for you. Bible thump. So Jafar is a dude. He crits and the screen goes red and people die. Foreboding. The Dread Isle's not a good place. In case you haven't already figured it out by the name. It's pretty dread. So finally the game is entering some proper fucking pacing. She's dead. How did none of you notice this while I'm exchanging entire sentences? I don't understand you. And so we have yet another Bible thump moment. Still a better love story than Twilight. So yeah, just in case you haven't gotten the message, Nurgle's really fucking evil. That's what we're here. That's what that entire section was about. He's evil. So, considering the remainder of the game's pacing, like the fucking preceding chapters, this is a whole bunch of shit happening at once. The Dread Isle kind of marks the game hitting its stride. Like, we've only been through like 9-10 chapters of Hector's story at this point, and it's like, alright, so this is where the game starts getting somewhat real. I am a man of honor and I keep no fucking order. Fucking God. What a goddamn mess. You guys are all a fucking mess. Anyway, chapter 19, defeat Uhai, and we can save after that so we never have to hear it again. Let's do a map check. That's just rude! I don't know if I want to do this right now. Do we have Dart yet? Are we talking fully controllable? No? God. You know what? I'm gonna save that for later. I'm not down with the fog chapter. Not after 3 hours of pirate ship. Do we still have the torch? Oh my god, what the fuck? Do we still have the legend? The torch, the legend? The useless fucking torch? Hello? Can I fucking tab over? Thanks. It's still here. Well, now we know what's going on. I got that Night Crest on deck. I'm looking at a level 18 Oswin. Might be time to let it rock. Well, we'll see next time. Thanks for watching, dudes. I'm gonna go hang out on Discord and bitch about pirate ships, so, peace for now.